amazing to be back here. We've missed it for the past few years. I think everyone's just so excited, and I think everyone, has kind of realised what we've missed. The crowds can be here, and it just makes the atmosphere completely different. And not only do we have the spectators on the show, we have the spectators on the beach as well. And it's fantastic for the sport. I think it's fantastic for the American riders, and it's such a great addition to the tour that I think everyone's just thrilled to have something unique like this in the centre of Miami and South Beach. It's very exciting. It doesn't seem so long ago that I was here, to be honest. I've won here 2 times, and I think it was in 2018 with California. There was only 5 of us clear in that class, and that was one of the most special moments in my career. The lead up to that particular competition, she didn't feel good at all. Before we had Mexico first, and then Miami, and she didn't travel good, and I felt her not good. I felt something wasn't right. I had a chiropractor look at her, Steve Engel, Margie Engel's husband, and he worked on her day and night and spent a lot of time with her, and basically said, I don't think there's any chance of you being able to jump this horse. And then I wasn't even going to enter the Grand Prix. I woke up in the morning and I thought I'll just ride a light, and she felt completely different. I was clear in the first round, and I actually came out of the ring thinking, how am I going to explain to the press that I didn't think I was going to win, but I really felt like I was going to be on the podium. I was that strong in my feeling with how she went. And after the second round, then she was clear again. I had a feeling I could win the class, so and I did. And I think that's really horsemanship, and knowing your horse really well, and feeling your horse, and being able to judge the conditions that you've got. And so, yeah, it was one of those unique moments that, you don't often get, but when you really believe in something like that and you feel it, then things can happen. During the LGCT this week, I will be riding fellow Castlefield. He's more experienced, and I have one horse that's relatively green, and she's just coming up on the level. Her name's Cartenda. She's 11, so she'll be doing the other classes. And then I have fellow Castlefield, who I've had for now 1 year, and he's been recently good. I gave him a little bit of a break before Doha, and probably too much of a break. I gave him all that time off thinking I was doing a good thing, but I've realised now it was the worst thing that I did. So it was a bit disappointing, to be honest, but it was a good wake-up call, and I hope I've done my homework right now for Miami. Yeah, so far the preparations are good. The horses feel great, and I've got to get Fellow a little bit tired so he's relaxed, and then when he's relaxed he focuses much more. Otherwise he's sort of worried about everything else, and he's got so much scope, and it's so easy for him, but he really needs to take his time on the fence, and I've got to take my time with him as well, and he's a completely different ride to a lot of horses I'm used to. So yeah, we're just going to stay positive and hope it goes in a good way. The horsepower I have for this season, I think at the moment looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you never know what can happen, and you have to just stay focused with what you've got. And do I think I can win? Look, I think anything's possible. I've just got to stay focused on myself and make sure that I've done my homework with my horse, and make sure he's feeling great and relaxed, and that I've done the right amount of work with him. That's very important, and not too much, but also not too little, and not to worry too much about what everyone else is doing. I think it's more important to just focus on yourself. So I'll give it my best shot.